out here. This is the sunroom. I put a crackle finish on the walls here to try to give it a real outdoor kind of feel to it. And you can see it a lot more clearly in the daylight. This used to be the outside of the building here. You can tell it's the same kind of pillars that surround the doorway that surround that window right there. They just boxed this in and created this sort of sunroom.
Oh, and show them your medallions up there.
Oh yeah, I also had these put in as well.
These touches are just...
Yeah, I paid a lot of attention to detail. The woodwork right there, that used to be blank. I just basically bought a whole bunch of like wood ornaments from Home Depot, painted over them, and just put them in right above all the door frames around here. It's the guest bedroom. So 4-poster bed. And here I've done something very subtle. It's called a leathering technique. I don't even know if you can actually see this here. But basically it's just where you rag off after you apply the glaze to it. And then you just take a brush and you go back and forth over the glaze before it dries.
It does look like leather. I doubt you'll...
Yeah,
I doubt
you can see it. And here I am. My political t-shirt. And this is the guest bathroom. Here I have applied a faux marble, which again you have to sort of buy. It's like the plaster, you have to buy a very special paint for it, and you apply it with a trowel. But it has like little white particles that sort of burst open as you drag the trowel over it, and it gives it that very stony kind of look to it. I also had this medicine cabinet installed there. I've made a lot of functional changes to this place, as well as artistic. And here is the home entertainment center.
And Dad drooling now when he watches
Yes. Yes, well, I mean, I'm an audiophile, so I have invested a lot into this. The wall-mounted plasma TV, and I've got separates here for the most optimal sound. And I've got speakers actually set up throughout the entire place. So I just love my music. And a couple of my posters of favorite movies along the walls. But what I've done as far as painting this room goes, I took a French-made feather duster and took some glaze paint after the base was already there, and I just went over it with the feather duster. Now it's very technique sensitive. You have to make sure there's not a lot of paint on the feather duster. Just a small amount, and then you go in sort of hitting random spots, spacing them out, because as you start to run thin on paint on the feather duster, it doesn't show up quite as much. In other words, you don't get a clustering of paint in one area and then a light paint in some other area. It looks more random this way. In a way, I kind of think of it as denture fiber technique, because that's we have fibers in the dentures that we process that do much the same thing. And I also installed the crown molding in here too. Yeah. And finally, I'm so obsessive about faux painting, even the storage closet. This walk-in storage closet, and it goes into the back door here of the place. I did a sponging technique, sort of a light gray glaze over a black wall. And it sort of almost gives a snowstorm at night kind of feel to it. All right, and that's the place. Have I missed anything?
No.
Okay.
And they're all jealous. Now I know I'm jealous. I said, when I get my place, you're coming for a long 6-week visit. Put you to work.
All right, just press this button here.
Yep.